Hi, am I on? Okay, cool. Hi, everybody. I'm Sandy Sandler, the creator of the Bowdabra Bow Maker, and we're going to make some amazing wreaths. And I also have a surprise guest joining us tonight. She's going to pop in soon, and then she is going to make a gorgeous wreath. So I'm just going to get over to where I can see all the comments and all of you guys joining me and gals. And we are going to get started. The first thing that I'm going to do tonight is I'm going to make a rag bow using the mini Bowdabra. And then we're going to get started. So it's really fun to make these little itty bitty rag bows. And then I'm going to make you the two really big, let me put this over here, get this out of our way. And I'm not seeing it live yet. Okay, so you're not seeing it live either? Did you click go live?
Yeah, it says we're live.
Okay, it says we're live, but I'm not finding it live. So I will keep talking, but in fact, I think what I'm gonna do is get started.
Yeah, there's 5 views.
Okay, it says we have views, but I don't know why I'm not seeing it. That's very bizarre. Huh?
Edna Patrick said hi.
Hi, Edna. So Tessa is filming, and so Tessa is letting me know. Let me just try this through the events. I feel so silly here, not being able to do this. Here we go. Let's see if this works. And oh, it's not working for me. So rather than that, since you guys are viewing me and I'm not here, Joette, can you try maybe? Whoops, I guess I just gave away our surprise guest. But we'll see if somebody else can fix my iPad for me. So you guys can actually see me get started. And Tessa will read comments to me so that I know who's on and if anybody has any questions. So we're gonna start with our mini Bowdabra. And I'm gonna fold my wire in half and just tuck it underneath. Actually, I just messed up again. Okay, it's one of those nights, you guys. That's what happens with live. So what I've done is taken my Bowdabra bow wire and just fed this bead through. So I'm gonna take this, and I've got my wire folded in half, and I'm just gonna lay this down into my mini Bowdabra, tuck the one end underneath, and just leave my beads there. Then what I'm gonna do is take my lace. We're just gonna put all this in here. And all I'm doing is we just cut all these lace pieces here and also the sheer. And we'll just keep laying everything into the mini Bowdabra. So you're making a really cute little rag bow. And I feel so naked right now without having the comments and being able to read them. So everybody let me know where you're calling from. Tessa will let me know. And don't forget, we're going to pick a winner who will win a roll of ribbon on tonight's live. And let's bring this back over here.
Sharon from YouTube is from upstate New York.
Hi Sharon from upstate New York, that's on YouTube. Thank you so much for watching and for joining me. We're starting, we weren't doing live on YouTube for a while, but now we are, so I'm so excited. So now I'm just gonna do a little loop there, and I'm gonna take this, and here's my Bowdabra, my mini Bowdabra wand, give everything a really good push. And we were actually filming earlier today, and we filmed some really cute St. Patrick's Day video, and also some Easter videos. I'm just gonna pull that out there and separate my ends and bring them around to the back. And we'll just tie a knot here and tie another knot. And Joette, can I have that? Did you get that for me?
We got a comment from a text from Canada saying it's not on up there either.
It's not going on in Canada, and it's not going on for me here. That's very weird. So I don't know. We'll keep playing with it.
I'm sharing a new link out, baby.
Okay, thank you, Joette. So Joette's going to share a link, and Joette is our surprise guest, and she's going to make a really cute little. So now put this in the center, and you have this really fun little rag bow. Super simple to make. And that's Vivi chiming in. So now I'm going to take my Bowdabra bow wire. I'm gonna cut a piece and we're gonna make a really fun wreath. So I'm going to take my wire, fold it in half, and we're going to use the regular Bowdabra for this one. Put it aside, lay this down into the Bowdabra, and we're gonna use our burlap ribbon. And first thing that I'm gonna do is, this is a really, I love this ribbon because it's 4 inches wide. I've already dovetailed the end, and we'll scrunch this down and lay that into my Bowdabra.
Pamela says she loves her rag bows.
Oh, Pamela, thank you. I'm glad you love the rag bows. They're really great. And Tessa, you couldn't speak up because I don't know that anybody, the mic won't pick you up. So Tessa's so soft spoken, and I have to tell her to speak like Sandy and be loud. So now we're gonna fold this in half, lay this down into our Bowdabra. And then I'm gonna take these picks, whoopsie daisy, and lay one going in this way and another one going in this way. Actually, I want to lay them going that way.
Shirley Blair says in Ohio there's a tornado watch.
Oh my gosh, a tornado, Shirley? That's terrible. We actually have really high winds. I'm in Las Vegas, and we have really high wind warnings, like gusts of 30 and 40 miles an hour for the next 2 days. So I'm gonna push this in, and I've got 2 ribbons here. So we're just going to fold and twist, and we'll separate them out when we shape the bow, or when I shape the bow. So we'll fold this back over. So this is a great way to make a really beautiful wreath where you don't have to add all the florals afterwards. You can just put them in the Bowdabra, and then when you pull your bow out, you're all set. And fold this back over.
We're in the group, not the page.
And fold this back over. Are you seeing it in the group?
That's what I just got a message from. I'm gonna check it out.
I'm gonna try this. Let me try one more time. I know I'm in the middle of a bow, but let's go to see if we have any posts.
Maybe I could add a new
Where,
destination.
It should,
That's a share, I think. That may be a share they saw.
post, and then let's go here to post. Maybe it'll come up now. No, it's not coming up. Yeah, see if you can share it to another destination. That's fine, yeah. And now I'm going to take this piece here, and this again is our 4-inch wide burlap or jute ribbon, and we'll just lay that down in there.
Sandy's page,
Yeah, I just put the destination.
Oh, it's on my page?
I believe so.
Yes.
Okay, can you grab my my iPad and see if you can find it on there? And we'll lay this down in here. And I'm going to now lay my little flower in the middle. And I feel like I'm missing something for this bow. But anyway, we are just going to finish this off here. So I'm just gonna pull this through. So it's super, super simple to make. And I wanna thank all of you guys for all your help and comments and helping us get this straightened out. I have no idea why it's not sharing everywhere it should be sharing.
And Edna Patrick can't see any comments.
Oh, Edna can't see the comments, but you're commenting, Edna, so we're seeing your comments, so that's a good thing. So, but thank you for commenting, and again, I mean, all of my viewers, I know you guys are so loyal and so phenomenal in letting me know what's going on when we're kind of here and we don't know, and that's what happens with lives. Things go wrong, and I have such a great group with me today because I have Tessa, and I have Joette, and I have Vivi, and I think Joette's going to come in and say hi really soon. So isn't this like such a pretty bow? I mean, yes, I think it's a very pretty bow. So now what we've already done is this is just a dollar store wreath, and we've just wrapped it with the 4-inch burlap and just brought it back around and kind of sealed it with a zot. And so now what I'm gonna do is take my bow, and I'm just going to tie it right here onto the wreath, and we'll just tie a knot and get it really tight. And now you have this really pretty, let me just get everything shaped the way that I want it. And you have a really pretty and super, super simple to make wreath. So let me know what you think. I love this, it's so rustic combined with spring. So I'm gonna take this and put it aside. And if you're watching the replay, please be sure to say hello and let me know that you're watching the replay, because we do check all the comments. And if you're watching the live here, so did it work?
It's not letting me share on the pad, but I'm going to do it.
Okay, so now I'm gonna fold it in half and lay this down here. And I think what I'm gonna do is take my beautiful peacock ribbon, take this here, and we're all talking here, we're all trying, you did it, yay!
You got it?
Yeah.
Okay, cool, I have Edna and Dory and Gail. Gail, thank you. Gail is one of our designers, and oh my gosh, her projects are so gorgeous. You have to look at Purple Hues and Me, that's Gail's site, and you will be blown away by her creativity. So now I have this, so what I'm gonna do is just make a loop, fold this back over, and make another loop, and I'm just gonna keep folding and twisting. And this ribbon is so fun. Hello everybody, look who's joining me, Joette's here. And we have a tiny table in a tiny spot. So Joette is going to be back at the end of the show.
Because I make a big mess.
And she is going to, no, you don't make a big mess. Yes, you do, actually. She does. But we all know what big messes are. And then, so I'm gonna fold this back over and twist.
Gloria says she finally got on the live.
Oh, yay, Gloria, I'm glad. Well, I don't know what happened. It might be me because the software that we're using, I might have tried to share to too many places. So I'm gonna fold this back over and twist it. And I think what I'm gonna do is just make one more loop here, even though it's a little tiny. And then I'm gonna take my blue satin ribbon and we're gonna just fold that back and forth. And I just think this makes such a pretty bow for almost any time of the year. And I'm so excited that we have everybody watching us now. And Dory Lynn, we'll fold this back over. And then I'm gonna take my cute little bug and lay him down in here. And now I'm gonna take my wand and give everything a good scrunch. And now I'll take my Bowdabra bow wire and just pull that through my slip knot. Oh, Gail, of course. I love shouting you out because you're so amazing. Oh, and Dory's saying to please share so everybody can find us. And this is so heavy, my ornament, that I'm just gonna put this through here one more time. And now I'll pull this all really tight so it'll stay in. And I'm gonna separate the ends, bring it around to the back, and just tie this through here just to make sure that it holds it in there. And we'll knot it. And let me know where you're watching from. And bring this down. And we're just gonna shape our bow out by just pulling our loops in opposite directions. And this ribbon is so gorgeous, but it's definitely, as you can see from my table probably, it's definitely got a lot of glitter on it. So we're gonna bring this around here and this, and just kind of, I'm gonna cheat here, and I'm actually gonna loop this around one of my loops so it stays where I want it. And bring that in and kind of curl this under. And in a minute, I'm gonna make a really fun, different kind of wreath. So take a look, isn't that just a really pretty bow? And as long as you don't find glitter, it's the most gorgeous ribbon. So now I'm gonna take this and put it aside. Oh, thank you for all the love, everybody. And now we're going to make a really pretty wreath. And the first thing that I'm going to do is take my Bowdabra wire and fold it in half. And this is our second wreath we're making tonight, but we're also gonna make another one. So we're gonna fold this in half, lay this down into the Bowdabra, tuck the end underneath, and then I'm going to take my eucalyptus picks, and then I'm going to take these florals. And just so you guys can see what we did here, is I just separate each of these so I don't have to cut them. And we'll just separate this out, but you definitely can clip them. And again, we've separated out our roses, and I just want to put these in this way. And then I'm going to take my tails here, so we're just going to lay this tails in here. And then what I'm going to do is take my this ribbon, and I'm going to fold this one. We're going to make this bow a little bit different. So we're going to fold it in half, and we're going to lay this down into the middle. And then I'm just going to fold this back over. So we'll make a decent sized loop here. And I'm going to do the same thing on this side and fold that over there. And then I'm going to take my butterfly ribbon again to make sure these loops are the same. So in order to make sure they're the same length, I just fold them up there, and they are, so that's perfect. And now I'm just going to make some loops using my butterfly and daisy ribbon. I'll fold that back over and fold this and make one more loop here. And then what I'm going to do is take these flowers, lay them in the middle, and take, whoops, wrong wand, take this wand and scrunch everything down. I can't believe that with all the problems we had and all the talking back and forth, we're making 2 big wreaths, flowers, and we're doing this in like 15 minutes. How cool is that? So we're gonna pull this through, pull it out. I'm gonna separate the ends and bring it around to the back. And I'm not sure that I'm seeing all the comments, so I definitely want to make sure that if anybody's commenting and I don't respond, let me know. And also, thank you everybody for sharing to help us get people on the live because of our technical difficulties tonight. We're gonna do this and bring this out. And then what I want to do is shape my florals around so that you'll be able to see them all. And bring my roses around here. And we are going to give a, let's see, did that here, and bring this loop up here. And then, now, you guys, everybody knows we have our Bowdabra scrunchy ribbon, but another use for the scrunchy ribbon is to actually roll up the ends of your tails, and it kind of gives them a really cute little look. So we'll bring this one up here and roll those up and give that kind of a little cute look. And I think I have another tail here, and let's roll this up here, and it gives us a really cute little round look. And we'll take this one here, and we're going to do the same thing. We're just going to kind of roll it at an angle, so there we go. So it's a super easy way to make your loops. Then I'm going to put that aside for just a second, and we've taken basically a dollar store or Dollar Tree square wreath, and we bought some Dollar Tree rope, and we had to buy 3-4 ropes to make it fit all the way around. But all we did here is a basket weave, so we go over, under, and then over, under. Oh, can you see me do this? And then here, and then over, under, and there, and then over and under, and tuck that underneath. So now we have our finished basket weave wreath. So it's a different look and really simple to do. So let me put this over to the side. And after this, I'm going to show you a really fun way to make a flower using your mesh in the Bowdabra. So I'm going to, actually I want to put it on this corner. Put my tails going down. And now I'm going to just take this, bring it around, and we're just going to tie it. And I'm going to tie a bow here. I don't know why I could knot it. And whoops, let's fix everything again. Oh, here we go. And Vivi is joining us, so you might hear her little barks. And I'm happy to hear the barks, because I know some of you know that Vivi has liver cancer. So when Vivi is moody and active, I'm as happy as can be. So didn't this come out super pretty? And how absolutely simple was that to make? So I'm going to put this aside. And thank you for all the love, everybody. And now we're going to make a really cool little flower. And I think, Joette, didn't I have some beads to put into this?
You did?
But we don't know where they are.
It's the, yes, you did. All those.
Yeah. So I've got Joette out on an errand for me. So we're going to fold. Edna, thank you. And Judy, thank you. So we're going to fold this in half, lay this down in here, and tuck the ends underneath. So now I'm going to actually stand up for this one. So what I'm going to do, it's kind of a fun, so I'm just going to
If you can't find them,
tuck
would
this
you
in.
be able to-
No, I don't think that would be pretty enough.
All right.
So she wanted out for this big wand that we have, but I think the beads are better for the center. So all I'm doing here is doing this, and I'm going back and forth. So what's cool about this is if you have, you want a wider bow, but you only have a 10-inch mesh, it actually ends up being wider. So we're just gonna, let's undo all this here. Mesh is sticking to itself. So all I'm doing is going back and forth in here. So you can see it, thank you. So you can see we're kind of going here, then we're gonna go back over there. So all we're doing is going back and forth. And what's cool about this mesh is it actually seals. Bought this mesh at Hobby Lobby on Saturday, and I really love it because the sides of it don't fray. And let's undo this a little bit more, if I'm getting my hat in the video, and bring this back over, and keep going back and forth. So you can see I'm just going side to side. And on this one, I'm just gonna fold this over and lay that down into the center. And then what I'm gonna do is take my beads, which Joette got for me, and we're just gonna lay those down. And I'm going to just take my wire and pull my Bowdabra wire through the slip knot, pull it really tight while it's still in the Bowdabra, pull it out. I'm going to separate the ends, bring it around to the back, and I'm going to tie a knot and tie another knot. And now we just kind of fluff it out, but you can see how, and bring our little beads into the middle, you can see how it formed a really cute little flower. Isn't that just the neatest little hack? I thought that was so much fun. Hi, Gloria King. Thank you so much for saying this was beautiful, but it was so super simple. So I'm gonna take this and put it aside, and we're gonna make another rag bow. So we'll put that aside, and we have a cute little hack for making the rag bow. So I'm gonna grab my mini Bowdabra, and I'm gonna take some Bowdabra bow wire. Oh no, actually I already have the wire. I almost forgot. So I'm gonna put this aside, and basically what we did, let's pull the the wire off of this. And I've already got a bead that we put through here. So we'll just put that aside. And basically what we did was, in order to cut this, a really cool hack, if you have the Bowdabra ruler, is to just wrap the ribbon around the ruler, and we're using 2 different ribbons for this, and we're just going to take this and wrap it around. And I think I hit my mic. I hope the sound isn't bad, and I apologize. And all I'm gonna do here is just cut it. Probably need better scissors for that. And cut this here so they're all the same length. And I wonder if you guys can hear Vivi. I know she's over there being quite rambunctious. So I'm just going to take my Bowdabra bow wire, lay this down into this. Vivi, we love you. We don't need to hear you. And now I'm going to just lay this down and put that in there. And take my next one here and lay this. And I'm not sure, because of all the problems that we had tonight, we will be picking a winner, but we're also going to pick a winner from the replay. So if you watch, and we'll announce that winner next week. So if you watch, if you're watching the replay, make sure you say replay and I want to win. And we will definitely enter you in, and we'll announce the winner next week on our live. I'm just gonna lay this in here. So all I'm doing, this is like about the simplest bow in the world. And it's a great way to make a rag bow in your mini Bowdabra. So we can make really big rag bows in the regular Bowdabra. So I'm just gonna lay this down, and I believe, did we pick a winner yet?
Good, I'm gonna push the button right now.
Okay, so who's our lucky winner tonight?
Congratulations, Edna Patrick.
Edna, how awesome. So Edna, you're gonna have to let me know what color scrunchy ribbon you want, and we'll send you that. And then if you're watching the replay, please don't forget, and don't leave, because we have Joette coming up right after I finish this. Oh, I forgot to add this, okay. So I'm going to add, so what we're gonna do here is find the center, and I'm just gonna put it upside down, put that in there, and then I'm gonna make a loop going this way, and a loop going this way, and I put it upside down so my loops would be right side up. And now I'm gonna take this, and I've got a lot of ribbon in here, so I'm gonna just hold it down while I bring this through my slip knot, and then I'm gonna pull it out and pull it really tight. So we have our button center, and then I'm going to separate the ends and bring it around to the back. And we are gonna go a little longer today, so make sure that you stay tuned to see Joette make an amazing wreath. It's really pretty. You guys are gonna love it. So we're gonna just tie this off, and look at how cute that is. With all our little rag pieces, and we have our 2 loops in the middle here, and our little button. So it's a super, super simple to make rag bow. Absolutely so much fun. Isn't that so cute? Now Joette is coming up right now to join me. So I want you guys all to just give lots of love for her. And we're gonna put, I'm gonna move aside so that she has room. And we're gonna let her make a really cool, you wanna hand your stuff to me? And we're gonna put her wreath there, and then her tub of stuff. And I'll be back in a minute.
Well, hello everybody. I'm going to make a simple grapevine wreath tonight, and I'm using an oval wreath. I'm going to be using some bushes and pieces of greenery and flowers that I've cut off bushes. And I think I'm covering the mic, so I'm going to move over because I come in with a lot of stuff.
Always a lot of stuff.
Okay, so first I'm going to use these palms. I've cut them out of a bush, and I fold them in half. let's see. I'll do it like this. And actually, you need a Bowdabra because that's not going to work. And I need scissors. Sandy, we're always telling you to put the wire in. And I needed to put the Bowdabra. The star of the show, the Bowdabra, and I almost forgot.
Always need the wire.
Well, I didn't have the Bowdabra out. All right, I'm folding my wire in half and I'm placing it down in the Bowdabra and tucking my ends underneath. And I'm going to take my piece of greenery that I folded in half and place it down in first. Oh, I thought I had the microphone. Is this on?
Yeah, but speak like Sandy.
Speak
loud.
like Sandy, like this? Okay, I can do that. Can you hear me now? Everybody? And I'm taking some eucalyptus pieces, and that looks like 4, so it's from a bush. I'm going to fold it in half and place it down in my Bowdabra. So I'm not blocking the microphone. All right, I'm going to try to reach around it, but I've got 2 bushes, and I'm going to fold them in half as well because they'll go further for me, and place them down in the Bowdabra as well. Do this on both sides, so when I go, I'll show you on my next layer. All right, the rest are flowers, or filler flowers actually. I'm folding these in half. When I go one way, can they see me, Tessa, from the above? Okay. I'll send some this direction and this direction with one layer. And the next layer, I'm gonna fold them in half. And I'm going to send them that direction so they're kind of crisscrossing. Here's my last layer of flowers. Folding them in half. And I'm going to try to keep these straight up in the middle. So if you can see the pattern I'm making to do this, there's no hot glue gun out here, no hot glue necessary, and I hope I'm still talking loud enough. I've got a tail. I'm going to go ahead and place it down in the Bowdabra. And I've got this excited Easter ribbon I'm going to use, and I'm going to make probably a 6-loop bow for the center. So I'm going to go ahead and make a twist and do a fold and twist bow. So twist, fold, do this 6 times. I'm used to standing up when I make these.
You can stand up.
I've got my stuff in my lap. I'm trying not to, y'all, I spread out when I make stuff. It's crazy, so bear with me while I struggle to reach this. You wouldn't be able to see the project if I put everything on the table. Anyway, my loops, my first 3 loops are all the same size. Fold and twist, fold and twist. Almost there. All right, now I've got these basically the same size, and I'm going to shrink.
Because it's cute ribbon.
Yeah, it is, and you can get this on Bowdabra.com. It's egg-sided Easter ribbon. This is the lavender one. They come in different colors. They're beautiful. There's also a 2.5-inch width. This is a 1.5-inch width. All right, I think I'm at the end. I'm going to leave this as a tail because I really can't see what I'm doing. And I'm going to smash it down. Sandy, did you take the wand? Well, here's one. Smash everything down. Got one more piece that's going in. I've got this little peony, purple peony. I'm going to place it down in the top. Now I'm going to grab my Bowdabra bow wire and tie it up nice and tight. I'll pull my ends through the loop. Hi, Viv.
Yeah, Vivi is saying you need to talk louder.
All right, it's out. And I'm going to pull these ends to the back. And the key to doing these is make sure you get it extra tight so nothing falls out or falls apart. You can pull it as hard as you can, get the slack out of the line there, and tie it up in a knot. And you know what? Look, everybody, I missed a piece, but that's all right. We still have a beautiful wreath. Going to tie this onto our wreath Can you take that for me?
Sure.
Thank you. All right, sorry, gonna get to where I can reach it. We're gonna flip it over and tie it on real tight with the Bowdabra bow wire. If I had enough, I would go back around to the front, but I cut it a little short. That's all right. I'm trying to do the twist to hold it, but I didn't have it tied. All right, you can twist it like Sandy showed you earlier, and it'll hold in place.
In the how-to video that nobody was watching.
Yeah, no, oh, is that when it was? Okay.
We filmed some how-to videos today. It was so much fun.
Well, they'll see it later.
Yes, absolutely.
All right, I saw it. So I'm gonna fluff and shape out my bow. Get all my loops rounded out and straight. Get my tails in place. All right, so now you're just going to move some of your flowers around into place. So they look like they're supposed to be there. I don't know if you can see me. So when I did those colors this way and this way, they're falling in place now for me, so I don't have to struggle to get them there. But we do want to fluff out our greenery a little bit better. And that's it. I can get it a little neater, but you don't want to have to watch me do all that. And one last thing, where's Sandy's scrunchy ribbon? You can curl these up, the tails up, and have this beautiful grapevine wreath that took no time at all to make, no hot glue, and it is sturdy. I don't know which camera to look at.
The front one.
The front one? Okay. And this is what we have. And I appreciate everybody staying and watching. Be sure to hit replay if you're watching, because Sandy said she's going to pick a winner next week for the replay.
And I'm going to come back in and we're going to show you all the stuff that we made
That's
tonight.
right. I'm going to slip out and let Sandy take over.
So wasn't it great? Everybody give a big applause for Joette's wreath. She is so awesome. And I am so grateful to have her with me.
Thank you.
So we're going to go back over here and we're going to show you what we made. We made her wreath, and then we have this cute little flower, and then we have our cute little rag bow that we made in the mini. And then we have our beautiful little peacock bow, and we also had the first wreath that we made. So we had 3 wreaths tonight. How fun is that? And again, like Joette reminded us, if you're watching the replay, please say so, because we are going to pick a winner from the replay. And then we'll put that aside, and then we have our last wreath that we have here. Now, wasn't this fun? And thank you, everybody, so much for joining us and for putting up with the little bit of malfunction we had to begin with. Thanks so much, and we'll see you next week. Bye.